Hi, this is the EsiCam ES05 home security camera. Now I'm recording this off the camera itself, and the kind of application I've used it in home security is I've actually placed this in a wall, which is very discreet. I'm going to show the picture to you in a short while. What does it come with? Now this camera can connect to your home Wi-Fi, so that's the quick start guide, and it's got all the details about how you can connect to the camera itself. So they can be a peer-to-peer, so which means you can directly connect to the camera. The camera's got an inbuilt Wi-Fi, so using your smartphone you can connect Wi-Fi to your camera, so the camera can connect to your router and open the app and actually have a look at the camera wherever you are, whether you're within the network or whether you're outside. You should be able to monitor your home or the premises where the camera is being placed. A number of applications for this camera. You can put it on your vehicle at the end and monitor the trailers, or you can place it and monitor your children, maybe as a baby monitor. This is a very handy camera to have.
Let's look at the camera itself. Now, as I mentioned, I've put this camera in a flower vase, which is looking at my kitchen and onwards to the main door. So that's the camera here. I can slowly take this out for you just so that you can see the stand as well. There you go. And this cover itself can come out. You can just screw it off, and you can see the internals of the camera, but you have to be really careful because the access to the SD card, the micro SD card, is through this cover here. So I'm going to show that to you in a little while. What this camera has is all these LEDs which are helpful for seeing in the dark. This is the power light which comes on, and these two LEDs are for the torch function. So let's have a quick roll around just to have a look at the back. So there's the DC 5-volt jack which you can power on the camera. There are batteries built in, but for this application I'd like to keep this connected. So this USB wire obviously goes all along to the power socket. There are a couple of buttons here. So one button here is for the power, so which you can apologies, there you go, that's the power button. And the other button is which says reset or torch. There you go, flashlight and torch. And this is the antenna, the wireless antenna that comes out. Apologies again, this is all within my walls and I don't want to change the setup, so obviously it's pointing outwards. The other thing that's supplied is this is the USB power adapter. Now obviously the pins aren't suitable for the UK. Obviously you can connect this possibly into the shaver socket, but I don't fancy using that, so I've used one of the several power chargers that I had which came along with phones. So I've just retasked one of them to connect to this camera to supply power. Unscrewing the cap of the camera, and this is what we can see. So as you can see, this is the micro SD card right here, and you should be able to insert it. So these yellow bits, you can see they are the batteries obviously. The only difficulty with this is it sort of exposes the internal, so you have to be really careful when you try to insert the micro SD card. But this is a one-time activity, so make sure you put in the best and the highest quality card in, so you don't have to remove it all over again. And that's the lens cap.